Hello everyone, and welcome to a new little thing I'm doing. This is Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelists of the Roses. One of, if not my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! Games, purely because, I don't know, there's just something about the gameplay and the whole concept of the tile thing that they introduced that I just find really, really fun. And while I was planning on making a Let's Play of this game, I was a bit hesitant to do it, since this game only allows you one save file, so I'd have to delete all my previous data. But I think a nice little thing I could do is, every once in a while, I like to come up with some nice and cool little deck ideas and get some cards and make those decks. So I figured I could share those decks and the constructions with you all, and just to show you how I make these things. And I'm also going to point out that all of the cards that I'm going to be showing in these decks, I will have obtained legitimately. Graveyard slots, Reincarnation, or by lining up three cards in a graveyard slot. No codes, no Game Shark, nothing like that. So if it's in my deck, you can get it legitimately. Do not worry about that. So today we're going to be looking at a dragon-themed deck with the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon Ritual and the Tri-Horn Dragon Ritual. So, why don't we start? Let's start from the bottom and work our way up. Now, Curse the Tri-Horn Dragon. There's only one duelist you can get this off of, and it's Manui Dan Fablier Skull Knight version. And that can be rather difficult considering I have never, ever seen him successfully pull off a ritual. Ever. Because normally because the way he fights is with very powerful magic and trap cards, not really utilizing a bunch of monsters. So the best advice I can give you for trying to get Tri-Horn Dragon off of him, basically bring a bunch of Goblin fans, bring Magic Jammers, which you can get off of Bandit Keith, and bring Ancient Tree of Enlightenment, which you can get off of Bakura, to basically negate all of his magic and traps, and just stall him out until he eventually plays this card. And always check the graveyard every time you destroy a card, and once it's in the graveyard, just finish him off. Now for the big one, the Ultimate Dragon Ritual. As you probably figured, only one duelist to get this off of, and it's Seto. Pretty much same strategy. You need to stall him out until he either activates this card, which might be bad considering you now have to face the Blue Eyes Ultimate, or just corner his deck leader, and when he keeps playing cards to defend himself, just keep destroying the cards, and then check the graveyard, and once Ultimate Dragon's in there, finish him off. Shadow of Eyes, basically, I only have this in here just to ensure that the opponent can't go on the defensive, and I find this better than Gorgon's Eye because once the opponent has once it's spellbound the first card the opponent puts in defense, they're never going to put anything else in defense, and this has 30 less deck cost, and serves basically the same purpose, so. You can win this off of either Mai or Ishtar. I know both of them have it. Tears of the Mermaid, this is just a low-cost trap card to have in there, and this came with the starting deck, though you can get this off of just two duelists to list off the top of my head. You can get it off of either Taya or Joey. Curse Breaker, this is just to make sure that in case any of my dragons get severely powered down, or if an opponent gets too powerful, that I can just destroy them. I got Curse Breaker off of Mai, but you can also get it off of Yugi, as far as I know. Nails of Bane, this is mainly to power up the Red Eyes Black Dragon in my deck, and you can get this off of Joey, fairly easy. 3 Megamorphs, basically just to power up whatever, because they can power up any card, and you can get these off of Pegasus, which I did. I got all 3 off of Pegasus. 3 Dragon Treasures, all of which I also won off of Kaiba while I was searching for the Ultimate Dragon Ritual. 3 Mountains, you can win this off of either Seto or Mai, but it's significantly easier to win it off of Mai. 2 Feral Imps, I got both of these off of Yugi, and these are only in here for the Tri-Horn Dragon Ritual, nothing else. 2 Lord of D's, now this is pretty much one of, if not the most important cards for the Dragon deck. The only way, as far as I know, to win him legitimately is to line up 3 Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon Ritual cards in the slots, and if you do that, you have a 100% chance to get the Lord of D. I don't know if you can get him through Reincarnation, however, because I know there are a handful of cards you cannot obtain legitimately one way or the other. The reason Lord of D is so important is because while he's in face of defense mode, all of your dragons are immune to the effects of an opponent's spell cards, and that includes trap cards. So stuff like Mesmeric Control, Tears of the Mermaid, and even Raigeki, your dragons are unaffected by. So this basically forces your opponent to fight you in a head-on battle, which they probably won't be able to do. 3 Time Wizards, just because in order to keep the deck cost relatively low, I also put in a couple of weak dragons, so they can fuse with Time Wizard, or utilize Time Wizard's effect, but in general it's just better to fuse them with him, to create Thousand Dragon, to get a really powerful dragon out on the field instantly. Wicked Dragons with the Ersatz head. I got 3s while I was reincarnating low-level cards, and they're just in here because they're really weak dragons with low deck cost that can be made into Thousand Dragon. 3 Baby Dragons, same reason, to make Thousand Dragon. 2 Meteor Dragons, and 3 Red Eyes Black Dragons. Mainly, fuse 2 of them together to make the Meteor Black Dragon with 3,500 whopping attack, and 1 more to utilize Nails of Bane. 2 Cursed Dragons, they can also utilize the Nails of Bane card if necessary, but they're mainly only here for the Trihorn Dragon ritual. 2 Komouri Dragons, these can also be made into Thousand Dragon, but again, mainly here for the Trihorn Dragon ritual. And the big one, the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Now you can't win these cards in the graveyard slots, obviously. You can only win the Blue Eyes White Dragon by lining up 3 cards in a row in the graveyard slots. And they can be any cards. However, I've noticed you tend to have a higher chance of winning Blue Eyes White Dragon if you line up 3 dragon monsters. I got 2 by lining up 3 Red Eyes Black Dragons, and I got another one by lining up, I believe it was Mystical Elf off of Taya. And finally, Deck Leader. Now for your Deck Leader, for the Dragon deck, you pretty much have 2 options. A low-level Deck Leader, or a very high-level Deck Leader. And I'll show you the trade-offs. Now your Deck Leader is always going to have the increased movement bonus, which means they can move 2 squares. That's for every Dragon Deck Leader. However, if you have a low-level Dragon Deck Leader, mainly level 3 or below, they get the Open Opponent card ability. This means that any opponent's card that's face down within 1 square of your Deck Leader will automatically be flipped face up, and any effect that would have activated from them being flipped face up is negated. Now the trade-off, if you have a higher level dragon, basically anything above level 4, you will get the decreased summoning cost for same type friendlies. This means that if your Deck Leader is level 4 to 6, it's going to cost you 1 star less to summon dragons. 7 to 9 will cost 2 stars less, and 10 to 12 is 3 stars. Now, I don't believe you can actually legitimately get a 10+ star Deck Leader in this game. If you know, feel free to leave it below, and I would be happy to know that. But I just chose Baby Dragon, partly because I really like Baby Dragon, and I just prefer the Open Opponent's card ability. So yeah, that is how I got all of these cards, but now then, let's see it in action. And because I have a fairly low deck cost, I can actually duel quite a handful of people. But who should we go up against? Why not? Let's go up against Mai. At the very least, I am going to show off both of the rituals, so you don't have to worry about that. I love the Lancastrian music here. Alright, anyways. To the duel. What do we have? Alright, Ultimate Dragon Ritual on our first turn and 1 Blue Eyes. That's what I like to see. Alright. Oh, and in case you were wondering, the Baby Dragon got the Open Opponent's card ability at the rank it's at right now, Senior Admiral. And I believe you get the increased movement bonus at one of the previous Admiral ranks, but I'm not entirely sure. Now, just to make sure she doesn't go too crazy on us. Actually, you know what? Put down Shadow of Eyes and throw out Blue Eyes on the next turn. That'll pretty much completely dissuade her from going after us. Pretty much I'm just going to stall her out until we have the 3 Blue Eyes so I can activate the ritual. No defense mode. That's good, girl. Yeah, how's it feel? My Shadow of Eyes being used against you, huh? Oh yeah, Mountain, that's gonna do me no good at all here. Alright. I'm just gonna send the Blue Eyes right there. Partly so that he can get experience as long as he's face up, and just to dissuade her from coming near me. Oh, and in case you were wondering, in order to get deck leader abilities, yeah, pretty much no matter what method you're using, it's going to take you a while to rank up a deck leader. Though, I'll probably make a separate video at some point showing how I got my deck leaders up to higher ranks. Baby Dragon is right now my highest ranked deck leader. I will point it out though, it is very rarely worth it to actually get a deck leader to Secretary of Defense rank, which is the highest rank, because I think there's only a handful of deck leaders that get abilities at that rank. Why not? We'll put down Baby Dragon. Have a Megamorph. The only other thing that I know for sure, or well, two things that your deck leader's rank influences. Oh wait, actually 3 things, so I am an idiot. Certain cards, or certain types of deck leaders, when they hit a certain rank, believe it's Colonel or Major, they obtain the ability to find hidden cards, and that's a whole other separate video, trust me. But essentially, what the find hidden card means is that against every opponent in this game, as you can see, there's a bunch of squares, and one square holds a hidden card. If a deck leader with the Find Hidden Card ability moves onto there, you get a free good card. However, you don't know that your deck leader has this ability, because it doesn't outright tell you. Have another Megamorph. I'll put on screen right now, basically, what types of deck leaders get the Find Hidden Card ability, if you're interested. The other thing it influences is, again, certain types of deck leaders give you more arrows in the graveyard slots to line up 3 of something. Jesus, can I draw another Blue Eyes, please? We'll give you Dragon Treasure, and then negate it. Because that's how I roll. I'll move you over here, because I'm sure you're prime pluckins for mine. And I'm gonna have to dump one of these baby dragons eventually, but I don't care. Looks like she's pretty content just sitting there. Not that she can do a whole lot right now. Alright. Come on. Big money. Alright. I'll just toss these out. And the final thing that the deck leader's rank influences is Destiny Draw. Basically what Destiny Draw is, if you don't know, is that if you're put in a really bad situation in the middle of a duel, typically it's if an opponent has a monster right next to you that could probably kill you in the next turn, or you're severely low on life points or anything like that, then there's a chance you'll get Destiny Draw, where the game will just give you a really powerful card. Not a card from your deck, just a really, really powerful card. And the higher rank your deck leader is, the better chance you have of getting a Destiny Draw. And I think at certain lower ranks, you basically have 0 chance of getting a Destiny Draw. Like, I know for sure at 2nd Lieutenant, the very first rank, you're not going to be able to get a Destiny Draw. But I've actually gotten Destiny Draw a couple of times to the higher ranked deck leaders. And the most common card by far that it gives you is Raigeki. I've gotten Raigeki like 3 times off of Destiny Draws. Alright, so let's summon another Blue Eyes. The Blue Eyes White Dragon. Actually, we don't need this many Feral Imps. We only need 1 Feral Imp, so let's dump him as well. Alright, we've got 2 Blue Eyes out in the field. We're almost there. Alright, and we'll move the Baby Dragons over, and start trying to move the Ultimate Dragon Ritual up. Yes, you got touch all your... This is something about this game that always annoyed me. How the AI has to touch every single one of their cards to make sure they want to leave it in that position. It's like, really? Really? Oh man, it just pads the game out a bit too much. So yeah, we're just waiting for our last Blue Eyes, and then we can finally summon that thing. Ah, the Lord of D. But I don't want to put you down yet. And... you know what? Oh no. Alright. Let's make a Meteor Black Dragon. And we might as well show him off as well in the battle. Ta-da! But don't worry, I will be showing all of them off in actual battles. You don't have to worry about that. And I will have to dump one of these baby dragons again. Oh well. So sad, too bad. But yeah. But this is definitely not the last of these Duelist decks that I'm going to be making. I actually have quite a lot of deck ideas. Another one that I can definitely show off is I have a Dark Spellcaster themed deck. That's right, and I even got the Cosmo Queen ritual for it. And fuck me, was that an annoying ritual to pull off. Because it took me forever to get all the necessary monsters for it. And just getting the card itself took an eternity. Okay, we need to dump something here. Alright, let's dump out this baby dragon. Why not? Oh dear, I'm an idiot. Nah, I need that Komouri Dragon for the ritual. Well, the Tri-Horn Dragon ritual. But I have another in my deck, and we're getting very low on our deck at this point, so can we please draw another Blue Eyes? No, what the hell? Okay, these two are going in the shitter. Bye-bye. Oh. What do you think? Oh. Well, bye-bye. Come on, we've got 7 cards left in our deck. Can we please get the Blue Eyes? Granted, I'm not going to be able to summon it again. For 3 more turns. Oh no, 2 more turns. There we go. Yeah. Pretty much whether you have a low or higher level Dragon Deck Leader, that's pretty much up to your preference. I just prefer the open card ability over the quick summon ability. But if you want to get on the offensive a lot earlier and a lot quicker, then I would definitely recommend the higher level Deck Leader. Alright, now we can successfully do this. The Blue Eyes White Dragon. Move you over. Ultimate Dragon. Behold! Ritual activated. And now, it's time to go on the offensive. Look at that. 5,500 attack. And honestly, just because if we attack with any of these monsters, she'd probably get near one-shot. You can go into defense mode now, Mai. It's okay. She's like, oh my god, I gotta put everything in defense mode now. And we'll summon Lord of D next turn, just to make sure she doesn't hit us with any traps. Lord of D. Lord of the D. Haha. I'm probably not the first one to make that joke. Oh, I should put battles on display. Now. Come on. Meteor Black Dragon. Time to pwn. Look at that pretty mountain field. And look at that pretty Typhoon just sitting there, about to be utterly, utterly wrecked. Oh. Oh, he turned the sky dark. Oh, man. Oh. Meteor Black Dragon used Headbutt. It's super effective. Nice one. Okay, that was awesome. Do your victory pose. Yeah! What else we got? Alright, Typhoon, you're done. What's wrong? I ain't got nothing left. Alright. Blue Eyes, move forward. And I already played the Lord of D, so. Oh man, look at her. She's like, oh god, do I have anything that can stand up? And she's like, and I'm just like, no. Nope, you've got nothing. Maybe if you power up the pet dragon enough, you could take out the Meteor B dragon, but no. Okay. And let's get started on the Tri-Horn Dragon ritual. I'm definitely gonna need to dump Baby Dragon again. Oh well. Why did you leave these? You know what? No. That's either a trap, a curse break, or oh. That's either Harpy Lady Sisters or Harpy's Pet Dragon. Either way, it can't stand up. It either has 3950 attack, or 4000 attack exactly, I believe. My numbers are probably wrong. But in either case, Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, your time has come. Yep, it was Harpy Lady Sisters. And in case you were wondering, no, you cannot make Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon your deck leader. Because you cannot get it as a standalone card. Legitimately, at least. Oh, look at that. Wrecked. I would love to have Blue Eyes Ultimate as my deck leader, though. And now, do your victory pose! Alright. She's basically out of options at this point. Alright, let's dump out Baby Dragon. Curse of the Tri-Horn Dragon. Now what you gotta do? Oh yeah, her deck leader can also move 2 spaces. Okay, whatever that is, it's not a monster card. It's gotta be Curse Breaker or a trap card. Right, put down Curse of Dragon. Move this up a bit. Yep. What was it? Yeah, it was Curse Breaker. And it didn't do anything to me because of the Lord of the D. And that's what makes this deck so awesome. Alright. We just need to put down one more card, and we can activate the Curse of Tri-Horn Dragon. And then we can show off the Tri-Horn Dragon, and then we can pwn her face off. Oh, whoa. Oh no. I'm gonna need to dump the Lord of the D. Oh noes. Oh well. The only trap she has that could legitimately destroy monsters is Invisible Wire. And that only works on monsters with 3000 attack or below, which ain't gonna cut it. Curse of the Tri-Horn Dragon. Ritual activated. Alrighty. You don't have many options left, my darling. Oh no! Right as I get rid of the Lord of the D. Well played, Mai, but that's her only really dangerous card. Oh no, did I just put Bowels on Abbreviate? I did, didn't I? Because I'm a fucking moron. And let me guess, she's gonna, like, flip that middle card up and try to go? No? Okay, I'll take it. Alright. Yeah, I did. Why did I just put Bowels on Abbreviate? Attack! Oh, the pet dragon, eh? Well, it can't stand up to this. And again, time to see yet another awesome dragon pwn. Oh, Kamehameha. That's not really Kamehameha. More like a lightning Kamehameha. Oh. That's pretty much our most powerful monster right there, so I think we're... What am I talking about? We have a Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon with 5500 attack on the field. We are set. There's nothing she can send out that would be able to deal with that. Alrighty. Dead. Oh yeah, I forgot he's a dark type. Abbreviate. Move you over here. Oh, Mesmeric Control. Oh no, I lost 800 attack. I'm still at 4700. Alright, now we are unspellbound. And we will be able to wreck her face. Oh yeah, a nice little tip if you're trying to get Mountain off of Mai, is I've generally found she'll take her Mountain cards and just like stick them way in the corner over here. So if you see her stick a card way over there, it's probably Mountain. Just a little tip. Alright, that's a monster. So I don't have to worry about traps. And that's a pet dragon. Good to know, baby cakes. Alright. Oh wait. What am I doing? Attack. Minus 2850. Oh, I do. I have a Red Eyes. I should probably play that. Out you go. Alright, Mai. Your move. You gotta make a power play. Yeah, she's destroying the Lady Sisters. Alright, well, no matter what, this turn she loses. Either Red Eyes is going to kill her, or Tri-Horn Dragon is going to kill her. No, we'll have Red Eyes kill her. Just because. And Red Eyes, eat her face off. Boom. And we win. Yeah, it was a good duel, Mai, but no, you never stood a chance. You win! Oh yay, Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon has been promoted. And Tri-Horn Dragon has been promoted. 2 cards I cannot physically make my deck leaders. How awesome. I don't really care what I get here. Oh, I actually got 3 pretty decent cards. Has that ever happened to you where you've just given up on the graveyard slot and you're just like, whatever, and you just accidentally line up 3 cards and you're like, holy shit, how did I do that? Why can't I do that all the time? But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this little episode, and stay tuned for any further decks I come up with. I know I have at least 2 other decks I want to show off. But for now, hope you enjoyed, thanks for watching, and see you all next time.